Hello and welcome to all you Libras of the world. Welcome to your May 2020 energy forecast and inspiration video. First of all, if this is the first time you have come to my channel, welcome, 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 welcome. And for those of you who know me and who have been following my content for quite some time, hello and welcome to you as well. First of all, I want to just say that this is a new feature that I'm offering on my YouTube channel. So basically, these videos are looking at the month ahead and will be released before the first of each month. So in the last week before the first of the new month, these videos will be released and there will be one for each sign of the zodiac. And it's basically put together for the sun sign, the moon sign, and the rising sign of the zodiac that I am referring to. So in this case, it's Libra. So friends, I want to first of all ask you to please click the subscribe button below. I think it's on this end. I don't know what side it is. Click the subscribe button below, please, so that you subscribe to my channel. And if you like the video, if it gives you some inspiration, if it gives you some guidance and gives you some hope for the current times that we're in, please give it a thumbs up and of course comment below and let me know how you think, what you think of it and all the rest. I love, love, love to hear from you. All right, so there are a whole bunch of cards that I'm going to be using in today's feature, and I have them on the table here in front of me. Obviously, you can't see them, but you'll see them as I use them. I'm not going to bore you and go through, all right, I'm using this deck, this deck, this deck, this deck. All that information is in the description box below. So if you open up the little description box below, you'll see everything that you need. So if there's a deck of cards I'm using and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's so lovely, you want it for yourself, all that information is down there. All right, so let's get straight into it. So Libra, we're looking at May 2020. We're looking at what energy do you have to deal with, to contend with? What can you look forward to in the month of May? How best to handle the month of May? What kind of things do you need to be mindful of? What do you need to be aware of to have the best month possible? Okay, so let's have a look and see what we get. So the first card, and I want two, this is my, oopsie, this is from the tarot deck. Oh, you got extras. Okay, so this is from the tarot deck. Supposed to get two, but looks like you've got three cards. Let's see what we've got. I need to look, I can't see on screen. Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is such a beautiful card because it's all about being creative. It's all about being the one that nurtures and creates and helps people be the best that they can be. So it's not so much about self, it's more about taking care of other people. So the Queen of Cups, she's all very emotional. And Librans, we know that you're all very emotional. We know that you care about others. We know that being with and taking care of others is such a huge part of who you are. And that's exactly what Queen of Cups is. So here she is heavy laden, she's burdened, she's pregnant. It's difficult when you get that far pregnant. It's difficult to move around, but what she's doing is she's thinking about the animals. She's thinking about everybody else. She's taking care and nurturing everybody else around her. This next card is one that you shouldn't have got, but it came through as well. And it's not always a nice card. So I am giving you a little bit of warning. Do not panic. This card has actually got a good interpretation. Okay, so this is the Death card. And the Death card is not saying that you are dying. It's not saying that anybody in your space is dying. And nobody is dying. We're all going to die at some point, sure, but that's not what this card is saying. The Death card is telling you that change is inevitable. But it's change, that it's such strong change that we have to leave the past behind. Nothing stays the same. We are evolving. This whole time that we have now, coronavirus and all the rest of it, it's forcing change to our world, change to our communities, change to our economies, change our way of thinking, our way of working, our way of doing. Everything is changing. And Libra, if you like change or you don't like change, well, guess what? It's coming. Know that you love people. Know that you're always looking out for people, always taking care of people, always doing your best to help other people. But you, and point to the camera, you are changing. All right? You are changing. You are evolving for the better. Let's just see what the other card is. The other card is Judgment. Okay? And you know what? We are a judgmental society, but that's not what Judgment card is all about. The Judgment card is basically saying to you, it's your time to shine. It's your time to step up into the light, and it's your time to shine. It's your time to be the best version of yourself that you can be, because you love and care for everybody else. So Libra, very interesting energies for the month of May. It's basically May is telling you, keep doing what you're doing, but understand that your life is evolving, your life is shifting and changing, and it's time that you step up to the plate. It's time that you step up to the light. May is going to give you these opportunities. All right, I love that. I absolutely love that. Right, so I'm letting the cards stand here in front of me so that I can see them, and I'll constantly be bringing them up and showing them to you and giving you the insight. We're now going to move on to the Oracle deck just to get a little bit more insight, a little bit more information on this message. So what is going to happen during the month of May? What do we need to be aware of? Libras, I know you're probably, those of you who are afraid of the death card are probably going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Please don't. It's going to be fine. Change is necessary. Whether we want it or not, whether we like it or not, it has to happen. And the change that's happening around you at the moment is necessary, awesome, phenomenal change. Okay, let's see. That one. You know, I'm always so blown away when the messages just also tie in so beautifully, and when, you know, different decks give the same message over and over and over again. So I know it's not always easy to read what's written at the bottom there, but it says learn from life. Learn from life. So Libra, that's exactly what all of these cards, especially this one, is saying to you, the Judgment card. It's telling you learn from past mistakes, learn from what's happened in the past. May is going to give you the opportunity to make change, to make amendments. I'm going to use that word. To amend who you are, how you operate, what you do, how you do it, who you do it with, why you do it, etc. May is going to give you the opportunity to transform and to change and to have different. So she's used to walking. She's used to just, if she wants to go from A to B, she used to walk. Now she's learning how to ride a broomstick. Why not? It achieves the same outcome, but it's probably a little bit easier. It uses less energy, and it's probably a little bit more efficient. Okay, so learn how to do things differently. Learn how to evolve, change, adapt, fly. I love that. All right, so Libra, I'm now going to move on to the next deck of cards, and let's see what its message is and how it relates to everything that's going on for you in the month of May 2020. I'm loving this. I'm looking at these cards in front of me and I'm just thinking it's so awesome. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. You know, the card we have here is rock bottom, and it's telling you that when you reach rock bottom, it's not the end of the journey. It's not the end of the road. It's not the part where you lie down and give up. I'm going to remind you again, this Queen of Cups with her pregnant belly, that is the end of the road. She cannot get any more pregnant than she already is. When you get to rock bottom, when you get to the end of the road, we don't give up. What happens is we push through, we evolve and we change. Pause for effect. We evolve and we change so that we may emerge on the other end completely different, completely renewed, stronger, and more able to carry out the work that we need to. So rock bottom is saying to you that just because you've reached what you perceive to be the end of the string, the end of the road, where you think, I can't do this any longer, I cannot go any further, this is it, something miraculous happens. We learn, we adapt, and we grow, and suddenly we're not at rock bottom anymore. So Libra, I know it's difficult. It's so difficult, especially for you Libras. It's so difficult to just go with the flow. It's so difficult to adapt. It's so difficult to achieve all of these things. But you know what? You will, you must, and you can. And it's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm just looking here for my Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is telling you it's going to be okay. You know, just imagine again, think about the pregnant queen. She knows that the birthing process is not going to be fun. She knows the birthing process is not going to be easy. I wonder if the baby in her tummy has any idea on what's about to happen. So we have these anticipations, and the anticipations may be fearful. They may be okay. They may be, they may be all right with you. But actually, does anybody know? Until it actually happens, does anybody know? And that's what Judgment is saying to you. So the judgment is saying to you that you are being called to step into your power. You are being called to step into your light, to accept your function, your purpose, your role, to do what you have to do. It's going to require change. It's going to require letting go of anything that no longer serves you. It's going to require you to learn from life so that, lost which card I was holding, so that we can grow and adapt and be the best version of ourselves. So May looks like it's going to be interesting, but it doesn't matter what May throws at you. Don't give up. Just keep pushing through. You're going to make it. It's going to be okay. All right. So now I'm going to move on. These are my Spirit Animal Oracle cards. And the reason why I want to use these is because it's always nice to see which spirit animal is working with us during the month of May. So Libra, what spirit animal do you have with you, and what message do they have for you during the month of May? So let's have a look and see. That one over there. You've got Antelope Spirit, and it's telling you that life is speeding up. Aren't these cards gorgeous? Just love the imagery. Just love, love, love. So Libra, Antelope Spirit for the month of May is the energy that's going to be working with you. And if you know anything about antelopes, they do nothing slowly. Everything happens with speed, okay? And they are strong. They can jump, they can run, they can do all of those amazing things. But speed is their thing. So life is speeding up. And I think the message for you for the month of May, you know, maybe this is exactly why you had to get this message, is because you're not going to have the time to think, ponder, and strategize when stuff comes up for you in May. You're going to have to be quick. You're going to have to respond quickly to the change, to the opportunities, to the successes, to everything that happens around you. So let the antelope work with you. Let antelope energy stay with you for the month of May. And Libra, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be quick. Don't be afraid to respond quickly. Don't be afraid to be antelope energy. All right. And then just before we finish off, no reading is complete unless we delve into the romance world. So friends, it doesn't matter if you are single. It doesn't matter if you're married. It doesn't matter if you're in a complicated relationship. It doesn't matter if you've never had a relationship. The romance angels, because that's the stick, the romance angels always have a message for us. We are in romance with ourselves. We are in romance with many, many, many people in our lives, significant and insignificant. So let's see what message the romance angels have for us today. For you, actually, not for us, because I'm not a Libra. Getting to know each other. And at the bottom here, it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I think this is relevant to everything we've already covered for the month of May for all Librans, because it's basically saying that the change that's going to happen, take the time, even though their things are speeding up, even though Antelope is telling you it's going to be quick. Life lessons, everything's moving, everything's evolving, everything's changing. But don't take things at face value. Get to know the change. Get to know what's going on. Reveal your innermost selves to each other. So be open, be participant, participate, get involved, get connected, and know that everything's going to be okay. So Libra, thank you so much for allowing me into your space. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for you. If you liked this video, if it's given you some inspiration, some hope, and some guidance for the month of May 2020, please kind of have a thumbs up in the description below. Please subscribe and click the bell notification so that YouTube will let you know when I've done another video. And I do videos on a Monday, I do tarot scopes. On a Friday, I do pick a card. And once a month, we will have these month ahead videos. So I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's given you exactly what you need in your life right now. With love and blessings from my heart to yours. Until we do this again, take care.